Hello everyone, hope you are all doing good. Okay, in this session, we will be transforming a Gmail newsletter into an insightful LinkedIn post, okay, using OpenAI. So, the purpose of this workflow is to use the Gmail node to process the emails from a specific sender, okay, extract the key items that is leveraging OpenAI node to identify and summarize the top news items from each newsletter, okay, then automatically create a concise and informative and subtly humorous LinkedIn post for each news item. Okay. Then post the refined content to your LinkedIn account. Okay, using a LinkedIn note. Okay. So to do this, so this is a workflow. So the first step is a trigger node, which is scheduled trigger node. Okay, which will schedule on daily basis. Okay, so daily at 9 a.m. this automation or this workflow will be triggered. Okay, so what it does is it triggers the workflow which will search the Gmail account. Okay, this is the account which I am authenticating. It will fetch the messages from the sender, which is this particular ID. Okay, let me show you. So I have a AI newsletter register, right? So from there's an AI for that. So this is a newsletter which I have subscribed. So here you get this is for example only, right? So likewise, you can use any other newsletter that you have subscribed and you are getting the emails from them, right? So you can use that, and then you will fetch the sender email ID. That is this email ID, and you can put it in this center field. Okay, so all the messages that you have received from this center will be taken, and the limit will be one message, right? Daily at 9 a.m. it will fetch the first message from this particular sender. Okay, so that's my Gmail node. Extract the news, right? So what it does is it will extract the content of that particular email, right? Say for example, the first message is this one, so it will extract the content of this message. Okay. So what is the latest happening? Okay. In this particular AI, latest in the AI developments, right? So it will, so I've given the message prompt, I've given the prompt like, I've instructed it to act as a senior technology analyst and editor for a leading IT engineering publication. So your audience consists of a software engineers, DevOps specialists, and CTOs who value technical depth, efficiency, and architectural implications over marketing fluffs, right? So your task is to analyze provided newsletter content and extract the top 5 distinct news items. Okay, so under guidelines, I have given guidelines as filter ruthlessly, ignore book a demo, webinar signups, or purely promotional content from the newsletter, and focus only on the hard news, right? Like new tools, framework updates, security patches, or major industry shifts, right? So I'm only extracting the core content from that newsletter. Okay. So the extract the technical insights. Do not just summarize what happened. Explain why it matters to an engineer. Okay. So does it reduce latency? Does it simplify development? Does it introduce a breaking change? All this top content should need to be extracted from the newsletter, right? So references, extract all URLs into documentation, GitHub repos, official announcement, or relevant resources found in the text. Okay. So these are critical for credibility. So we are actually giving the reference of from where this particular content is extracted, right? So so if there are any architecture diagram workflows, include them as well, right? So output format, how should be the output? I have mentioned as you must output a strictly valid JSON object containing a list names named as news items. Each item must have the following structure, which is headline, which is a professional click-free headline, and then summary, a concise factual summary, and the technical insight, the deeper analysis of implications for the engineers. Okay, and the references, list of all relevant URLs found in the text. Okay, and visual concepts, of brief description of what kind of visual would illustrate this news. Okay. So input newsletter content, once we execute the previous node, right? I had executed this node. So to just to show what is this content referring to, JSON text, right? So this is referring to my content here, this one. Okay. So this is a JSON text. Sorry. So this is a JSON text which I'm referring to. So what is the output result I'm getting? So input this input newsletter content is this text, which is this content, right? Welcome back to a newsletter. This content is from the newsletter. So if you see the newsletter, so it is this content. Okay. All the points that it has marked, right, in the newsletter. So all those will be captured. Okay. So this entire content it has fetched from the newsletter. This one. Okay. So this is the node, okay, which is extract news items. Okay. So but this I cannot post this entire stuff to my LinkedIn, right? This entire stuff I cannot post. Okay, this entire thing. So it's just a copy paste. It will look like a copy paste from the newsletter to my LinkedIn. So it should be visibly appealing, right? So what I've done, I've added a split out node. What it does is it will split out the content news items. Like that means the only the news items, which is Microsoft AI bug leaks private emails. So these the important news. Okay, this is news item 0. News item 1 is Reddit test AI powered shopping. Okay, then item 2 is Stanford research ALLM. So these are the items which I'm splitting from this newsletter. Okay, I don't want to post this entire content to my LinkedIn post. I just want to fetch the main topics that has been listed. So that means only these things. Okay, only these things, the latest AI developments. So this one, and this one, that's all breaking news. Okay, so this node will split only that content. Okay, so then what I've done is after splitting, I'm aggregating all the news item because I don't want three different blog posts for these items, right? I want all these items, news items 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, okay, to be listed in this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all these four should be aggregated into a single blog post. Okay, so for that I've added a aggregate all news item. Okay, so aggregate all to a single list. Okay, so all this data will be aggregated into a single list. All this Reddit and the three items. Okay. So after aggregation, I'm adding a OpenAI chat node here again, which will create a LinkedIn blog post for me, which is as per this prompt. Okay. So I'm telling it that you are a professional LinkedIn content creator specializing in technology and AI development. Your task is to create a single, comprehensive, visually engaging blog post for LinkedIn. Okay. So you will receive aggregated news items with references to and visual concepts. Use all the news items provided to create a cohesive, professional blog post. Okay. So critical character limit, I have given the because LinkedIn blog post will have only a limit of 3,000 characters. So I have ensured that it should be below 2,500 characters, right? So because if it goes beyond that, this node will fail. So you can only post a LinkedIn blog with the maximum of 3,000 characters. Okay. So I have added 2,500 characters as a limit. Okay, so this is non-negotiable and must be concise. Focus on the three most important impactful news items only if needed to stay within the limits. So if there are five news items and if the characters are going beyond 2,500, then you pick up only the three most impactful news items. Okay, you don't need not fetch all the five, just pick the three impactful ones. Okay. So then guidelines are start with the attention grabbing opening line, then the heading as latest AI development. So every blog post should start with latest AI developments. Okay. So write in the professional and engaging tone suitable for LinkedIn. Then structure the content with brief intro paragraph setting context. Each news item has a distinct section with bold heading, 2 to 3 sentences explaining the development, technical insight or implications. Okay, so all the clickable reference links should be provided. Okay, so all these instructions I have given, use emojis and include clear paragraph breaks and spacings for readability. Okay, keep the post between 200 to 250 words maximum to ensure to stay within the 250 characters. Okay, so I've given this add sections divider between each major sections. Okay, then make all the important points that it should consider is make all reference link clickable and descriptive. Okay, so mention visual concepts to indicate where infographics would appear. Then use formatting as bold emoji line breaks to make it scannable. Ensure the post is engaging and just not a dry list. Okay, so aggregated, what is the content it should consider? It should consider the aggregated news data from the previous node, which is aggregate all news items .json. Okay, so output, how output it will be for this? This is the output. Okay, from the aggregate node. Okay, so once you have this create LinkedIn blog post. Okay, so it uses the ChatGPT model for the blog post creation. Okay, so once you have this, you have to add your LinkedIn node. Okay, so I have authenticated with my account. This steps to do this, which is already discussed in my previous videos. You can refer to those videos to get the details on how to do this. Okay, so I have authenticated already with my account, and it is a create node. So the person name and ID is my name. Then this is the text. Okay, so whatever is the content that it is generating, the previous node is generating, which is create LinkedIn post, this content should be posted to my LinkedIn account. Okay, okay, so this is the entire workflow. So let's execute this. So I'm referring to this particular mail. Okay, so this is the first mail which I have received so far. So this mail, I'm referring to this. So I'm expecting the content LinkedIn. So if I show my LinkedIn account, okay, so show my activities. So 3 days ago, I had tested this, and this is the content which it has posted, okay, along with the reference links and all. So now I have to uh, post with the latest news. Okay. So if I execute this workflow, if I click on execute workflow, it starts executing, fetches the email, extract the news item, okay, from the message, splits, aggregates, and then it will create the news blog post. Then it will post to the LinkedIn account. Okay. So I'm expecting that the content of this particular uh, newsletter is summarized and then it is posted. So these three Microsoft AI leaks private emails, then Reddit is turning research into shopping, cloud code now previews, reviews, and merges the content. So these three important news I should see in my blog post. So there is nothing. 3 days back I had posted. So if I refresh it, I have a latest post which if I see latest AI development is my heading, which as per my instruction. Then in today's rapidly evolving AI landscape, groundbreaking innovation continues to reshape the digital world. Okay, so these are the three important developments. Okay, as per my newsletter. Okay, so I have briefed and I have summarized this, and as well as there are links which I have given. Okay, which caters to or validates this news. Okay, so let's see what are the links. So Microsoft AI bug exposes private email. So if this link will refer to the same news content. Okay, Microsoft error sees confidential emails exposed to AI tool Copilot. So this is a news which has been which is referred to my news in my newsletter. Okay, so the second one is Reddit integrates AI to transform searches into shopping experiences. So this is a reference of that news. Okay, so in case you saw it, we are testing a new shopping product experience in search. So this is the content of that particular news letter. Okay, and then the third one. Okay, Google research unveils Times FM time series forecasting model. Okay, so what is this? If I click on the reference, so there is a GitHub link. Okay, it gives me details of all those relevant content for that newsletter. Okay, it has also added a conclusion. In conclusion, the AI technologies evolve, so do their application across diverse sectors. These developments not only exemplify innovation but also highlight the critical need for reliable security and ethical considerations. So, added a call to action, and then this blog post is posted. Okay. So similarly, if you have any subscribe to any news letter and you are interested in analyzing the content of that newsletter and post it to your LinkedIn account, then you can use this workflow. Okay, it will be very useful and handy. And based on the schedule, it will trigger on a daily basis. So, say for example, this mail I receive daily around 9:16 a.m. right? So yesterday, right? So based on that, you can tweak the timing also, timing, and then once you get the newsletter, uh, immediately after the newsletter is received, email is received, then you can schedule your trigger and make it active so that it will be scheduled on a daily basis. Make this active. If it is not active, then this will not be scheduled or it will not run based on your schedule. So ensure that it is active so that it will be run on a schedule that is defined. Okay. So I hope this will help you in adding the blog post based on your newsletter that you have subscribed. Okay. I hope this is helpful and thanks for joining. Have a good day ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.